Hi, my name is the Zen Mommy. I help people with Spiritual Awakening Ascension. Today, I have a Zen reading for you guys. If you're new to my channel, please press subscribe and the bell button to notify you of my next video. And thank everyone today for supporting this channel. So, as I mentioned, I have a reading for you. My son is in the background. Please excuse him. He has agreed to be as quiet as possible, although he's talking right now. And okay, so this reading, so what happened is I already pulled this card and I did a video on this reading, and I just realized that I want to do it over because I feel like I didn't touch on some profound parts about this reading. And so I'm going to show you the card I pulled. Okay. Postponement is what it's named. So it has a woman who is looking through a picture that is colorful and beautiful of landscape, but the outside, her reality is gray. Okay. And so what we're going to do is we're going to read this right now. And we're going to discuss this together. Okay. So 124 is my page. All right. All right. Here we go. The woman in this picture is living in a gray landscape full of unreal cutout clouds. Through the window frame, she can see colors and light and aliveness. And although she would like to move through the frame, as we can see by the rainbow colors appearing in her garment, she can't quite manage it yet. There is still too much what if activity in her mind. Tomorrow never comes, they say, but no matter how often said, it seems that most of us tend to forget that truth of it. In fact, the one and only result of postponing things is a dull and depressing feeling of incompletion and stuckness today. The relief and expansiveness you will feel once you put aside all the dithering thoughts that are preventing you from acting now will make you wonder why you ever waited so long. Postponement is simply stupid. Tomorrow you will have to decide. So why not today? And do you think that tomorrow you will be wiser than today? Do you think that tomorrow you will be livelier than today? Do you think that tomorrow you will be younger than today, fresher than today? Tomorrow you will be older. Your courage will be less. Tomorrow you will be more experienced. Your cunningness will be more. Tomorrow death will come closer. You will start wavering and being more afraid. Never postpone for tomorrow. And who knows, tomorrow may come or it may not come. If you have to decide, you have to decide right now. Dr. Vogel, the dentist, finished examination on a pretty young patient. Ms. Baseman, he said, I'm afraid I'm going to have to pull out your wisdom tooth. Oh my, exclaimed the girl. I'd rather have a baby. Well, Dr. Vogel, could you make up your mind so I can just adjust the chair? Make up your mind. Don't go on postponing infinitely. Okay. So I wanted to redo because I did the video and I was kind of clueless. But after I got off, I took a deeper look at this card and it kind of just hit me. Okay. So first I want to say that procrastination, postponement is one of my main problems. It's always been something since I was in college. I was doing all of my final exams. I was always cramming on my exams, cramming on my assignments, and it seeped off into the rest of my life. And everything began to be like, it felt like it was just too much to do it right now. And I was constantly saying, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And I started seeing weeks go by. I started seeing months go by. And what was happening is we have this beautiful vision of what we want to do, but that vision is not any better than a picture hanging on our wall. And when we have this vision and we're putting it off, this is the reality we're living in. Okay. Yes, the vision is ours because we have the garments, we have the desire for it, but we are putting off our true nature, our true desire of this. And we're getting this. Now, a good example is my YouTube channel, is with that procrastination attitude. I Procrastinating. I remember I started my YouTube channel about 3 years ago. And I remember I had this desire, like when I started learning about healing myself and started awakening, I wanted to share this knowledge. I felt like so many people needed to hear this from someone who lived it, who went through it. And when I was but what happened was I thought that I didn't have enough knowledge. I was really green when I opened up to this spiritual awakening. And I felt like, oh God, I'm not smart enough. I haven't studied this stuff. I don't know everything about spirituality. And I heard this quote, and it was, do the thing and the power will come. I believe it was by Napoleon Hill. And after I heard that quote, that's what made me start my channel. I did my first video. My first video was about meditation. And if you see my earlier videos, I didn't have much knowledge. I was just sharing like my experience. But you can see how I evolved from then to now. Like I knew I had the desire to be esoteric, but I knew nothing about esoteric, nothing about spirituality 3 years ago. But the thing is, after I started, that journey began. I didn't understand that I didn't need to read all these books, that after I started to do what I wanted to do to raise the vibration of humanity, my inner being, my higher self, the spirit guides, universe stepped in to assist me in this. And because of that, my channel has grown. You know, I could be a lot more. Sometimes I fall back into procrastination when I don't post videos. But I look at where I started and where I am right now, how I've grown as a person, spiritually, individually, how my channel has grown, how now my channel is being monotonized and I'm actually getting checks from doing, for being able to talk about my passions and stuff on YouTube. And so that, I feel like that's a good example because like this, for me, at first, this was YouTube. And I was like, I want to have this channel. I want to help people. This is my passion, my desire. I wanted it so bad. And I was looking at it right here. But in the beginning, when I was like, but here's the greatness. I don't have enough knowledge to do that. Will people really trust me? Will people really believe me? Will people really think that, I know more than her? No. This is where we got to take that leap of faith. You got to take that chance because like the book says that that postponing, hold on, let me bring up that part. Okay. So anyways, like the book says, I'm sorry, I had the book closed. In fact, the one and only result of postponing things is a dull, depressing feeling of incompletion and stuckness. This is going to stunt your growth in anything. And a lot of times it really takes taking a risk, stepping out on faith, because, fear is the ego's prison. And a lot of times the procrastination and the postponement is fear. Like, what will people think of me? Fear, I don't have enough knowledge, or I'm afraid that these things are going to go wrong, right? So we're in a prison by the ego. And within this prison, we're seeing grayness and we can look out the prison what we really want. But the thing is, what I'm trying to say is your reality is yours for the taking. You know what I'm saying? That this picture is yours for the taking. And the thing is, when you have a decision to make, it's right. You got to decide right now, because if something comes to your mind and you put it off for not a good enough reason, that tomorrow it's going to be worse. And that's the one thing I know, that every time I put something off, the next day I want to do it again. And sometimes I'll even say, I wish I did it yesterday. And so like what I'm really trying to do is I'm really trying to drive this home, because this, like I said, this is my issue. This is something I'm going to be working on. Like I'm trying to get, what I'm trying to do is settle down with my YouTube channel and have a regular schedule. I want to have regular videos. I want to do these readings once a week. In fact, yesterday I was supposed to do this reading and I postponed it. And today I almost did it again. And I realized I'm not going to get anywhere. Again, I'm in the grayness, the stuckness. I'm not going to get anywhere. And today I was like, I don't care if my son is up, making noise in the background. I'm going to make this video today. What else did I want to point out? Tomorrow you will be older, your courage will be less. Tomorrow you will be more experienced. Your cunningness will be more. Tomorrow death will come closer. You will start wavering and being more afraid. Never postpone for tomorrow. So you understand this postponement will make you even more afraid. It'll make the fear of the ego's prison even deeper. But also if you do it today, tomorrow you grow. Tomorrow you'll be more cunning. You'll be more wise. And let's see. Okay, also, I want to point out there's still too much what if activity in your head. So sometimes you don't do something because you're like, what if this? What if that? What if that? Like I'll do a channel, like I want to do a video. Oh, what if my hair looks bad? What if the background looks crappy? What if the camera looks crappy? You know, and I had a while where I had, when I had to, when I was living in that trailer, I had to use my computer because my phone was tripping and the videos were bad, and it was why I didn't do it as much. And, you know, but when I finally started posting, I was like, okay, I'm gonna post these videos whether they bad or not. I finally was able to get a brand new phone with a better camera. And now you can see my videos are all clear now. It's just sometimes you gotta just move forward. See, if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards, because each day is more growth you could have had. It's more expansiveness. So what I'm trying to say is this reading is about making your vision your reality instead of making it just a dream that you were like, oh, I'll do that tomorrow. So let's try to focus on not putting off things to tomorrow. Let's try to make the best of our day to day. And let's try to think that when something comes up that we should do, something that will help us grow, is a positive thing that will help us in any way, you really do never know what tomorrow will bring. And like I always say with Zen and meditation, today, your present moment is right now. Your present moment is your living right now. When tomorrow comes, that will be your present moment. But yesterday, the past will keep you in a prison, keep you in maybe like fear or stress or PTSD. And tomorrow might keep you in anxiety. A lot of times we create all this crap in our minds that we think is going to happen. And 9 out of 10 times, none of the fears that we have actually manifest the way we think they are. And the whole time when you're in the past and the future, you're missing life. You're missing your present moment. And your present moment, if you can get into your present moment with as least resistance as possible, you will grow and manifest so greatly that you'll be out of this world. Anyways, thank you for watching. Peace and love. Namaste.